Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning to you all. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. Today is July 30th. Today's the last day of Thursday in the month of July. We have one more day left, July 31, and then get into August. And that is always a time. August is a very, very hectic month. We're going to do a podcast on the franticness of August, right? Kids getting ready to go to school. High school kids transitioning now to college, going out of state, parents, the separation of their children who used to be in the home for 18 years or whatever that is, and moving on to college and starting a whole new experience on their own. And even for parents who have little ones who are transitioning now from third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, all of that, or maybe from elementary into um, junior high and all that. So we deal with that. We have dealt with that with our son Isaac a number of times. Especially when the season or his whatever the year that he was in, when he was in third grade, going into fourth, when third grade was over, he was, you know, very, very sad. Wasn't going to see his classmates ever again, all those things, because kids really don't understand how the process really works from one year to the next. And so it can be, um, it can be somewhat frantic for kids, right? Very, very unnerving, I would say, because they really don't know what's going on. So you have to really talk to your kids, talk to your children about, what the next school year is going to look like. And so, and those of us that are parents, we have to prepare because our kids have been home with us most of the summer, right? We have to juggle things around, especially if we're self-employed. And even if those of you who are watching right now that are W-2 and you have to get your children somewhere during the time that you're working, right? So a lot of parents are like, "Phew, I am so happy that kids are going back to school." So that's really what it is. One thing I do want to tell you, we found out about a new game. So those of you who perhaps sit at the kitchen table, I don't know how many people do that anymore. I know when I was growing up, when I was little, we used to have a game night at home, and we used to, whatever the game used to be. But we were introduced to this cool game. You can see it. It's called Flip 7, and it's something new that's out there. It's a really, really cool game. We've been playing it now. We played it with some other family members, and I think you can play up to 20 people for this game. It's really, really cool. You flip over a card and you got to make sure that you don't get another one, which is the same number. Like if you get two 12s or 11 or 10s, and then you're out. So you basically have to figure out, should I take another card, right? So 200 points wins the game. It's a lot of fun. It's exciting. So if you do this as a family, it's a great thing to, work together as a family, get together maybe once, twice during the week and have all that done. So we really, really like this game. It's a lot of fun. So it's pretty easy to play. Regular cards in here. Got the old Flip 7 cards here, and they all have little numbers on them over here like this, and you can see all of that. Now, some of them you can you get extra points for certain things when they come up, but what's interesting about this game is that the higher numbers, so like 12s, 11, 10s, there's more of those in the deck than there are of smaller numbers. So there's a higher chance of you getting a double number like at a 12 or 11. So but that's how the game works. So that's pretty much what I got for you on this Thursday. I just wanted to make it short for you, not a big deal. I did post on a couple of things. I'm on LinkedIn as well. I've been on LinkedIn for a long time, probably 15 years, I think, at least that I've been on LinkedIn. So I posted on our with Southern Turf. If you're looking to change that grass situation that you have, either in the backyard, and some people are looking at putting in lawn artificial turf in their front. That's obviously a little bit different, depending upon where you're at. I mean, if you're in an HOA community, you probably have to get permission for that. Your neighbors are gonna like, really, artificial turf in the front. So that's why most of the time it's in the back, and most HOAs will not allow artificial turf in the front of the home. They just, obviously, if anything looks different, than any other property in the block. They sort of like, freak out about it. So make sure that you read your covenants, especially if you're a new homeowner and you're moving into a association community. Make sure whoever you're working with, whatever agent you're working with, make sure that you look at those covenants, restrictions, what you can do, what you can't do. It's very important. Some people are told you can't put up this type of fence, you can't put in a pool, you can't put up something closer to this, to the certain lines that are all of that. So it's very important to know what it is you're getting into before you just go in and figure out you can't do it. I think that's it. Oh, and also I will be doing a video on why I don't do politics. I don't do on one side of it or another. I will talk about it. I do have my own political position, and many of you know that. But I just don't do podcasts about those. Now, there are thousands of YouTube channels that have thousands and thousands of views, and they're all about politics. It's all about what Trump is doing. It's all about doing what the Dems are doing. You've got the people down in the corner looking up at the video, just sitting there, nodding their head while the video is playing, while something else is going on in either in Congress or there's some interview going on. I don't know. It's not something that I enjoy doing. Now, I pretty much have excluded most of politics, watching them on whether or not it was YouTube or anything else that I used to do during the election period. So we really don't watch any of that stuff at all. So some people say that you got to really maybe put something out there that people are going to want to watch to get more views and get more subscribers. I get that. Maybe this is just not something that people enjoy. So I'm going to try to figure out another way to get people to watch more, whatever it can be. Your suggestions, we always appreciate those as well. I did one yesterday. It was really, really cool. We just talked about, you know, being a referral partner and also on how important it is to have Google reviews, a 5-star Google review. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. That's pretty much going to do it for me off the mic today, but we'll talk to you very, very soon. Greg Angello with Planet One Radio. Appreciate you all. Take care of one another. Love one another. We'll talk to you all soon. Take care.